Gen Z are having a hard time finding jobs, but whose fault is it really? I got a banger from the Nation View. Let's get straight into it.
No one wants to work anymore. No one wants to hire anymore. Why are we putting entry-level candidates through 27 rounds of interviews to offer them compensation equivalent to a free lunch voucher at Chuck E. Cheese? Grow up!
Is there
That was good.
anyone that's been struggling to find a job within this job market? I know that it's rough and it's bad right now. It's like a genuine concern. I've been applying to like minimum 20 jobs a day and I've not heard back. I've had one callback. I've actually had one interview, which I've been surprised about. And granted, I feel like now is like when people will start applying because it was just the holidays, but like rent's being increased, groceries are going up, gas is up, like just give me a fucking job. That's the thing. I am someone who actually enjoys to work.
Okay, so here's my thing. Here's my thing on working. I was a 9-to-5er from the time I got out of college to about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago now. If you want to work one of these stay-at-home cush jobs, you're going to have to do more than just apply online on LinkedIn. Click to apply. Those resumes get lost in the sauce. Ain't nobody calling you back. Let's keep it a thou wow. Here's the thing. If you're able to apply to 20 different jobs, you're probably not giving all of them the due diligence to say, am I going through different levels of seniority of people that work at this job and reaching out to them? Am I reaching out to the VP of sales? Am I reaching out to the HR manager? Like there's a certain way nowadays, because the water is so muddy when it comes to corporate America, that you have to apply to a job in a different way than you traditionally would. You can't just get on LinkedIn and go to click to apply. You can't just go to Indeed and click to apply. I got a whole conspiracy theory on Indeed and LinkedIn, and we'll get into that later. But if you're just clicking click to apply, submitting your resume and hoping somebody's going to call you back and you're just going to get a job, I hate to say it,
You stupid.
it's not going to happen. Here's what you do. You really want a job? Take every week that you're jobless and find a company every single day. So that's 7 companies over 7 days, right? Every day you apply to that company. What you do though is you go to the job description, you look at the job description, find keywords, put those keywords in your resume. Because here's the thing, when hiring managers go through and look at the resumes, they're looking for keywords that are in the job description. If you're taking some copy paste ChatGPT resume and putting it into a website or putting it into to their application portal or whatever, you're going to get lost. You're going to get shifted to the bottom of the barrel if you do not have keywords that are in your resume. So that's number one. Number two, find out who the hiring manager is. Send them a direct message. Also, find 3 people that work at that company, whether it's a VP level, a manager, and an employee, to say, hey, a lot of times employees get incentives if they get somebody hired and say, hey, I saw that you work there. I'm looking for a job in the same realm as you. If you put me down as a referral, I'll split that bonus with you. Boom, you got that person. Look for a manager. Say, hey, I'm really interested in your company. I have some jobs. I have some skill sets that I think are applicable to what you guys do. I think I could be an asset to the company, etc. Boom, reach out to them, and then reach out to a VP. You do that for 7 companies in a week, more than likely you'll at least get a verbal yes or no on LinkedIn or something like that. Send a couple emails. But if you just go through and click to apply on every single job, no wonder you're not getting a call back. You're doing the least amount of effort expecting the most amount of results. It's just not going to happen. Chat, are any of you guys in corporate America, like for me, I knew if I wanted to get a good job, especially doing like tech sales, I had to get a recruiter. So what I did is I reached out to 5 companies every week that I wanted, to reach out to that did tech recruiting, and said, hey, I want to reach out to you guys. I think I'd be an asset. Help me find a job. And what did they do? They found me a job. They got me a $40K job in my base salary. So like it's possible. You just can't go through and just click to apply. You got to have a strategy when it comes to reaching out to these companies, because if not, you're just going to get lost in the pile of resumes.
I literally just got rejected by I need a fucking job and everybody is rejecting me.
It's tough.
And I don't even know why. I don't even know why they're rejecting me.
They don't tell you either. More than likely it's because you lack the qualifications.
Shots fired!
That's why it's important to have your high school diploma. And nowadays a degree is kind of like the base level. You need to have a degree just to even be seen. And most of the time people don't even use their degrees. I don't.
Like, where do I even apply at this point? Where do I apply? I've applied everywhere. No one is calling me back. No one is emailing me back. And everyone is rejecting me. Like, what the fuck do I do?
If nobody's hitting you back, how do you know they're rejecting you?
You stupid.
What?
I have bills and I need to pay fucking rent.
I'm sorry, but your nails are done, your eyelashes are done, your hair looks done, you got earrings in. Huh?
What the fuck do I do? Where do I apply? And why aren't they hiring me?
Bro, I feel like there's a lot of people hiring. I feel like McDonald's is hiring, Ross is hiring. Every time I go to TJ Maxx with Cass, they're hiring. Ross, they're hiring. She might just want a job that she doesn't qualify for. I want to get paid $100,000. I want to get paid $100,000 a year to work retail. It doesn't happen that way.
Hire me if I don't have fucking experience. Like, where am I supposed to get it from?
Let me give you guys some sauce real quick. Lie. You don't have the experience on your resume? Lie. That's how I got promotions. I lied. And the reason you have to lie in corporate America, because it's all a sham. It's all fluff and BS, dude. All of it is. The managers just fluff their way to the top. The sales managers I had, almost none of them were the best salesmen. The best salesmen, guess what they were? On the phone selling. The best managers were best at schmoozing the hierarchy of the corporate jargon and getting the right people on their side so they could get a promotion. But they capped. They lied. You lie about accolades. You lie about certain things. You like, well, I sold this much. Who's going to verify it? Nobody. They're not going to call your previous boss. Like Toys R Us went under. You could say you were the enterprise district manager for Toys R Us 15 years ago. Like, you have to kind of fluff it up, because if you're too honest, most of the time people don't have enough accolades. Fluff up your titles, make your stuff sound really like grandiose, and more than likely people will give you attention. But you kind of have to cap. It's corporate America.
What the fuck do I do?
Here's another thing you could do. There's a lot of temp agencies out there where you could, you know what I mean, get a day rate, work in a temp agency, something like that. You could do that. Or you could get on Facebook, find things that are free, clean them up, and flip them. I've seen people do that all the time. It's very possible, and people do it all the freaking time. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait. I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan & 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer, that sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know what time it is. Can we get some freeze in the chat? Poor flavor. I had to bring back the Morgan & Morgan. Y'all know y'all missed that. Put a 1 in the chat if you missed that. Loki free. Oh, goodness gracious. There you go. We recently got him a herding ball. If you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. It's LeviNichs, just Levi Nichs on Instagram. Got him a herding ball. I posted up a video the other day. He absolutely loves it because he's a Australian shepherd, a sheep herder, a turd burglar, sheep hurdler. He absolutely loves it though. But he's loving these little Wolfley's jerkies, this trachea jerky. They look so good. He makes me want to try one.
because this gets me heated. Unless you've been on a job search in the last 2 years, you do not know how bad it is out here. The job market is trash. Basura, it's been bad. I'm talking about applying to 20 jobs a day, reaching out to recruiters, doing this on LinkedIn, and hearing crickets. People are trying. People are not lazy. And then people who have a job give the most useless advice, like, why don't you tailor your resume to every single job? You don't think that I've done that? Unless your job is hiring and you have a referral, zip it.
About a year ago, I posted...
Well, also, she said referral. Reach out to somebody that's working at that job. Or if you don't have the qualifications to get that job, work a job under that. Bro, I had to work as an SDR or a BDR back in my day. A BDR and an SDR. You know what that is? A sales development representative or a business development representative. You know what that means? I made 150 to 180 cold calls a day and got shut down constantly. A lot of people apply to jobs that they don't qualify for because they want the pay. You don't have the qualifications, you're not going to get the pay, dude. It seems like a lot of people forget that.
A year ago, I posted a video saying, I don't know if I'm ever going to find a job again because I had been looking for so long and no one had given me anything. This is what has happened since I posted that video. 2 months after I posted that video, I got a job offer. 20 hours a week, $16 an hour. 5 months after I started that job, the entire company shut down. 2 months after that company shuts down, I get another job. I'm a dog walker. The most they can give me is...
A dog walker. This is what I'm saying, dude. They're BS jobs. You want job security? You walk dogs, honey. Like, you're not really building any, like, high-income skills. You want to get paid a lot of money, you have to have a high-income skill. Loki, go to your place. I'm a dog walker. I get paid $0 to do it.
Is about $300 of work per week. So, I get another job. I am a petition circulator. I work 40 hours a week, $19 an hour. I'm great at it. This is amazing. I'm finally making a decent amount of money, and the Florida government passes a law that all but bans petition circulating. So now I am back to dog walking, which again pays about $300 a week. I have a bachelor's degree. I have 4 years of experience in mental health, 10 years of experience in childcare. I have experience in higher education, aquatics, food service. When I was in high school, I tutored refugees in English, and I speak French. And I do not believe that there is any job that I am above. I'm telling you, I got rejected by Taco Bell and Sam's Club. Where are my bootstraps? Because I would love to pull myself up by them.
I mean, I hate to say it, but like all the things she has experience in, kind of useless. So I wonder what her bachelor's is in. What is it, acting? Like a mental health and psychology and philosophy. Unless you're going to be a psychologist or something. This is why I say the Department of Education. Loki, go to your place. Place. What are you doing? Get up there. Up. Place. What are you doing? Lay down. What are you doing? Did y'all see him? Dude, what are you doing? Stay. You're not going anywhere. This is why I say that the Department of Education, it seems like they've let some people down. They let people get degrees that are absolutely useless, then they get out into the job market and they're like, wow, I can't really do anything with this piece of paper, which is great. Go to your place. They can't really do anything with this piece of paper because it's like, it's kind of useless. I got my degree in music education, which is great. I could go get a teaching gig or whatever, but at the same time, not really applicable to a lot of other industries, you know? Can I get a kiss? Me at 23 working my full-time retail job because no one wants to hire an inexperienced college graduate. Well, I mean, what did you get your degree in is the question. What did you get your degree in? If you got your degree in something, you know, BS-wise, I don't blame somebody for not wanting to hire you because you want high pay for not a lot of skill. Loki, there's nothing over here. Hey, Lokes, come here. There's nothing over here, okay? I know you think that there's stuff everywhere and, you know, there's just treats, but there's not. So go to your place. Go. Lay down. He's being so defiant today. He is so totally living up to his name today. Good Lord.
It is
is trash, and I'll tell you why. Because I had a final round interview for an entry-level job last week. Entry-level, mind you, I am 32 years old. My last role, title I had was senior operations analyst. This role I applied for was an operations coordinator. So
BS, dude. Operations coordinator, marketing consult, what?
Literally at bottom of the totem pole, a girl who did my peer interview, low-key, I think she was 23, 24 years old. So that's the kind of jobs I'm applying to now because I keep getting feedback that I don't have enough experience. So what I do, I applied to the lowest level out there, make it all the way to the final round, thought it was a really good fit. I am more than qualified for this job. I'd be such a great addition to this team. What do I get? Rejected. Don't worry though, I did not get my hopes up last time, so I am just whatever, but I would appreciate some feedback or clarification why I got rejected. I made it all the way to the final round, and no, I just get a blanketed email from the recruiter. I respond asking for feedback. Do I get a response? No. It's now been 3 days. No response. Now they're ghosting me, and I'm just this job market is trash, and I'll tell you why. Because I
kind of feel bad for her in that regard, because it does sound like she's kind of getting the short end of the stick. But I've hired people before, and when you meet a woman that's in her 30s, a little bit older, and is applying for a low-level job like that, you're well, why are you applying for something that you're clearly overqualified for? It's kind of a red flag. It really is. Go to your place. Go. Why are you going, Loki? Why are you going over there, dude? Go. Come on here. Come on. Lay down. Lay down. Hey, it's okay. There's no snacks. I think he thinks he dropped some jerky on the floor or something. And stay. I think he thinks that there's jerky on the floor. Bro, there's nothing on the floor, bro. Nothing.
I think I'm just gonna sell feet pics online for money because the job market right now is shit. I'm currently looking for a job and I don't have that much experience, so I'm just looking for an entry-level position, okay? Nothing too crazy. I'm looking at these entry-level positions. Let me know why one of them said 8 fucking years of experience. 8 years? You see, I'm no mathematician, but I graduated from college 2 years ago, and the last time I checked, college was 4 years? So 4 plus 2 is 6, right? So the extra 2 years would have meant that I would have been in high school. 8 years of industrial experience? Girl, I was still busy learning what the nucleus of a cell was. You mean 8 years of industrial experience?
So I think, dude, a lot of Gen Z are waking up and starting to realize that college did not set them up to get a good job. They didn't. It simply didn't. That's why I tell young men now, go get into a trade. Plumbing, be an electrician, be a roofer. Go start your own business. Be an entrepreneur. Go do roughnecking for a bit. Get in the oil industry. Get in the gas industry. Become a truck driver if you like to drive. Go do one of these trades. Go be an underwater welder. Go be a welder. These jobs pay way more and you can do it. Be a mechanic. Go be a pilot. Go to the military and be a pilot if you want. The Department of Education in the college system, it seems like right now, puts kids through it and then spits them out, and they can't even get a freaking job. They can't get an entry-level job. The job that I applied for, my first sales gig that I ever applied for, I was getting hired next to kids that were 18 years old, fresh out of high school. And I was 24 years old. It took me 6 years to get an undergrad degree because I'm an idiot.
You stupid.
But I still got my degree nonetheless. But I was getting hired next to 18-year-olds. And I thought, man, this is crazy. This is truly entry level. And I started out just on the phone, grinding the phones out. And then eventually became an account executive and then a sales manager. And then I moved on up, and I got really good at sales. And I learned as much as I could about sales so I could make as much money as possible, because it was the one career choice, or it was the one job where you could be in control of how much you made. I was like, no matter how smart my students are as a teacher, I ain't getting paid more. So why am I going to do it? I want something that's merit-based work. And so I think these kids, especially Gen Z kids, are starting to realize now that college didn't set you up for anything. Also the other thing is you can go out there and get such a BS degree. I reacted to a video months ago. It was a chick's like, I have a bachelor's in horticulture and how to decenter men and blah blah blah. It's like what? How do you have a bachelor's in decentering misogyny? What is that? What job are you going to get with that? What job are you going to get with that? There's so many BS degrees. Chat, I'm sure you've seen some of them. Like you can get a degree in some of the dumbest things, and of course you're never going to make a lot of money. Duh. That's why you see so many people with bachelor's degrees work in retail, because they go get a degree that means nothing. It's absolutely meaningless. It sucks because people think that, oh, you go to college or get a good job. No, that's not the case anymore. Nowadays, like, everybody has degrees, so they're worth less. Back in my day, when you had a degree, it meant something. Nowadays, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have a degree. You can have one or you cannot have one. Do you have a trade? Are you good at something? That's what really matters. But Loki, did you have a good time? I'm so surprised. You were being so bad today. I'm actually very disappointed in you. Disappointed. He's ridiculous. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I will see you guys in the next one, man. Peace.